The Auto Industry Division of the Colorado Specialized Business Group requires all individuals and businesses to purchase a surety bond, also called an auto dealer bond, before they will issue you a motor vehicle dealer license. If this is your first time getting an auto dealer license, the concept of a surety bond is probably pretty new to you. But that's why I created this video, and that's why we're going to cover things like what a surety bond is, why the Auto Industry Division requires the bond, how to purchase your auto dealer bond and not overpay, plus helpful resources to make getting this application submitted easy. Two things real fast. One, I'm going to say the division when referring to Colorado's Auto Industry Division for the remainder of the video. And two, hit that like button for me. It's going to help YouTube put this video in front of other Colorado dealers so that they too can understand the auto dealer bond and how to purchase it for as little money as possible. So let's quickly cover the 7 license classifications. Colorado issues the following auto dealer license classifications: franchised vehicle dealers, used vehicle dealers, wholesalers, auction dealers, power sport vehicle dealers, used power sport vehicle dealers, and power sport wholesalers. Each license is independent. So this means if you're selling used vehicles and new vehicles, you're going to be required to get a franchise dealer license and a used vehicle dealer license. Both are independent, both have their own application process, including purchasing the required surety bond or auto dealer bond. And this brings us to, what is an auto dealer surety bond? An auto dealer bond is a type of surety bond, and a surety bond is a form of insurance that acts as a guarantee pretty much for 3 things, so that 3 things are going to happen. 1, you're going to follow all laws, regulations for the state of operating a dealership in the state. 2, you're going to conduct business with your customers in a fair and ethical way. You're not going to try to cheat them. And 3, you're going to pay all sales tax for all vehicles sold or merchandise sold through the dealership. So, if a surety bond is a form of insurance, what does an auto dealer bond protect against? It's an unfortunate fact, but every year there'll be a handful of dealers that will purposely take advantage of their customers or neglect to pay sales tax for things, vehicles sold or merchandise sold. Examples of these fraudulent acts can include things such as failing to transfer a title, selling vehicles with no title, misrepresenting vehicle information like mileage, manufacturer year, or accident history, stealing from customer deposits, not paying sales tax for sold vehicles or merchandise through the dealership. If a dealer is found guilty of any of these actions, their customers or the state, in the case of failing to pay sales taxes, can bring a claim against the bond for financial compensation, but only if the claim is deemed valid and only up to the amount of the bond, which brings us to, what is the bond amount? The bond amount is set by the division, and these amounts are, for all of the dealer classifications that we've just listed above or earlier in the video, the bond amount is $50,000, so it's across the board. There's one difference, and that's if you sell small trailers that weigh under 2,000 pounds, your bond amount will only be $5,000. There are or may be some additional bonding requirements for businesses and dealerships in the motor vehicle industry. I've linked to our Colorado auto dealer page in the description. Go check it out because it lists all of the different bonds that may be required for your particular dealership. Remember, the bond amount is the maximum amount of coverage afforded to your customers and the state for any valid claim. The price to purchase the bond is a small fraction of that bond amount. So you're probably wondering, how much does an auto dealer bond cost? Similar to traditional insurance, the price of a surety bond is going to be affected by a rate quoted from a surety. The surety is just the insurance company that underwrites surety bonds, and every surety does their own independent analysis or assessment to determine this rate. This rate multiplied by the bond amount is going to be the price that you pay. There are a few primary factors that affect this rate, and these are personal credit of the owner or owners, the business and industry experience, any prior bond claims if an owner has previously been licensed with a past claim, the current landscape of the auto industry in the state. Having helped thousands of auto dealers get bonded, the fact is these rates can vary a lot. So finding the lowest rate can potentially save you hundreds of dollars. It's important. That's why it's really important to understand how to not overpay for your auto dealer bond. It's best to use a specialized surety agency like Surety Bonds Direct when purchasing a surety bond. The reason is a specialized surety agency works with multiple A-rated sureties, and this allows us to price shop for you to find the lowest possible rate and therefore the lowest possible price. Here's how this works. Request a quote online or over the phone from Surety Bonds Direct. Your bond specialist will hit the phones working with our network of A-rated sureties to find you the lowest possible price. It costs you nothing to have a bond specialist find you pricing, and once they deliver pricing, you're under no obligation to actually purchase the bond. So it makes sense to see how low of a price you can possibly get because you can take your savings and put it towards your application fees or any of the other fees that are required to get your dealer license. Let's look at some pricing examples. Of course, we're going to use the $50,000 bond amount. That's most likely what you're here for. The rates that I'm going to show you are from really good to just about average. 0.5% rate for a price of $250, a 1% rate for a price of $500, and a 2.5% rate for a price of $1,250. Purchasing a Colorado dealer bond is as easy as purchasing anything online. Just complete the online order form. It really is that simple. Then our issuing team will get to work on issuing your bond. So you might be wondering, how long does it take to get your bond? Our issuing department will prepare your bond with all the necessary signatures, seals, and power of attorney required by the division. This usually only takes 1 business day. Sometimes it can go a little bit longer, but it's very rare. Colorado allows us to email the bond to you, which makes the process even faster, so that you can easily get your bond and submit it with your application packet. We guarantee that the division will accept this bond, and if there are any problems or if they don't, we'll either fix them immediately or you can get your money back. How to keep your dealer bond active. As long as your dealership is in business, Colorado is going to expect you to have an active dealer bond on file. All dealer bonds have a bond term. Typically in Colorado, the bond term is going to be 12 months from your effective date. The effective date is just the date that the bond becomes active, and you determine this when you actually purchase the bond. The Colorado auto dealer bond is continuous. This means that once you submit your initial bond with your application, that same bond is just going to remain on file and active as long as you pay the renewal premium. The great thing is that Surety Bonds Direct, your bond specialist manages this process for you. So they'll contact you 30 to 45 days before your expiration date just to make sure that the renewal premium is paid on time. All right, I hope you stuck with me through this whole process. It wasn't that long of a video, and I hope you at least understand what a dealer bond is, why Colorado requires it as well. If you're looking to get your dealer bond right now, go visit suretybondsdirect.com. You can give us a call at 1-800-608-9950. I also left a link in the description to our bond page for Colorado dealers, which you can then visit and actually purchase your bond right now. If you have any questions at all, ask in the comments. I'll personally answer to make sure that you understand everything. Hit that like button for me. It's going to help YouTube stick this video in front of other Colorado dealers so that they too can understand the bonding process and get their dealerships going. Thanks for watching.